If you can go back to the first time we met, what advice would you give yourself regarding being in a relationship with me? It's a great question right there.
Oh, when you think about the first time we met, what do you remember?
I mean, I think of you as a ventriloquist dummy.
Same.
Right. And being like the only like boy in the show, other than that like weird kid, who's really cute now.
Yeah, remember when we looked him up?
Yeah. I like often think of like when I was babysitting / kind of you, and we would play Sims and like tell him to go to sleep. And we'd be like, oh my God, like your parents are coming in.
Sorry,
like
man.
the driveway. Like they're coming in the driveway, like you have to go to sleep right now.
They're
And
inside
then,
the house.
yeah, like they're outside. And she'd be like laying in her bed, like, okay, like she didn't want to get in trouble. And then it would just be you and I playing Sims and listening to Avenue Q.
Wow.
And like creating Sims for like that looked like one another, and like as children being like, we'll probably just get married.
Wow.
It's so funny to think about like
Yeah.
baby us having that conversation and like knowing even then like that like we were gonna be like together forever, but like
And
not
saying,
like we're not
marriage.
understanding it. Like
Yeah.
we just like kind of like threw
Jumping
that out
to
there.
marriage.
Yeah, because we're like, oh, that's what like society says like makes sense is like a boy and a girl who like love each other this much would just get married. So it's like
Still
it's actually really
open to it,
I mean, same.
but like
Not against
weird.
it, but like, we'll discuss it later. I
long
never
time.
really thought about that. That's
yeah, that is kind of weird.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we had like sim sex. Like
I think we
I'm
did.
pretty
'Cause
sure
we were
we
like we want to
would.
see what our babies would look like.
sounds like us.
Oh no.
Great.
It's very funny. So, what's your secret weapon for cheering me up that I'm not aware of?
Oh gosh. Okay, well, my brain jumps straight to eating, so we might have to address that problem at a later date. But in a more healthy respect, I mean, yeah, I feel like if I probably had to have like a tool, I feel like it would be more in a course of like action.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, let's pamper ourselves. Like, I'd be like, great news. We just booked a massage.
Yeah.
We're getting our nails done. We're getting boba.
So today,
And every other day.
our everyday activities.
Yeah. Guess that's bad. Oh, God. Do your best impression of me. But it says both. So I guess both me's. I'm just kidding. I have to do you.
Right. I mean, like immediately, like I think of like you doing your like Peter Pan thing, where you're like,
Character integrity.
you're like, I hate my life. You're like, or like, but the thing is, like, to do an impression of you is to do
do
me.
an impression of yourself, right?
Right, because like our mannerisms are the same. We sound the same on the phone.
Yeah.
Like we just are the same person. So.
And I'm picturing me laughing like you in a wheeze, but I don't know if I can do that. But
Right.
It's like... There it is. It's like a teapot, but like I just can't get there. Oh. Can't do it. Well,
Wow, this one honestly makes me really sad.
I love being sad. I can't wait.
How would our lives be different if we never met?
Yeah, that's sad. That's
Wow,
me.
I'm like gonna cry.
Yeah. I mean, there is no life I haven't had a life without you, so that's... So, like, that
Wow.
doesn't really seem like a tangible question. Aw.
That was fast.
I mean, it's like asking me, like, what would your life be like if you were born in 1604 in Egypt? I'm like, guess what? I don't know. I've never been there.
Right. Wow.
I mean, not good.
Right.
I would be a totally different person.
It's funny because I have this conversation with him all the time about like death and about how like I don't really fear
Excuse me.
about how like I don't really fear death like personally, and like even after my dad died, like I still like that being my first like big real important death in my life, and I'm still not like, oh no, like I'm gonna die one day. Like I'm just like, yeah, like I'll die one day, but like every once in a while like it'll come across my mind that I'll be like, oh no, like there might be a day when like I literally have to live without Tommy, and like I don't know how that'll go.
Right.
I'm hoping I go first.
Hey,
See ya.
Don't hope that.
Right.
I see a world where we're like in a home together and we're like, I think we should die today. And then we just kind of figure it out.
It's funny, like recalling that time with us playing Sims and us like creating these characters and like saying it out loud and like realizing like, oh, like even at a time when we were children, we were just like, oh, like ha ha ha, like we'll be together forever, and like not knowing what that meant, and like we are really lucky that we live in a day and age that like it's okay that you and I exist together, and everybody like knows our relationship and like accepts it, and like when we have new people come into our lives, like when we're like seeing somebody or whatever, we're like, hey, like big note about me is that you've only met half of me.
You get to.
You better like the other one, and the other one better like you. What's the pain in me you wish you could heal?
Oh, great. I mean, like the thing comes to mind, but again, I feel like that's like less pain and more anxiety. And also your dad obviously is horrible. And like, you don't deserve that, but no one does. And I'm sad that I wasn't like physically in your space when it happened.
That was hard.
Yeah. And I wish that I could heal that.
Thanks. I hate crying.
Right. Yeah.
I remember it was Wonder right now. I was just gonna say, remember when he died and I called you and we just laughed for like a really long time.
Yeah. Which seems so inappropriate, but
but very us.
but, like happened.
I cried like 48 hours later. It was fine.
That's so long.
Yeah. Okay.
Great.
That was your turn.
Okay. Why am I in your life?
Because you're my favorite person on the planet. There's nobody better than you.
Wow.
Like I mean, I don't like anybody more than I like you. Like, yeah, like there's never been like a romantic partner or anybody that like is better than you, and there never will be. So whoever comes next is like just below.
Yeah.
Probably not just below, to be honest. Probably like, you know,
Miles.
like you're up here, and then like they're here.
Wow, what an honor.
You know, and then
Truly.
everybody else trickles down below there.
Oh,
But yeah, I just love you a lot.
I love you.
No.
I often think that it is actually like sometimes I feel like I've said like, oh, it's a shame that we like don't have sex, right?
Right.
But like in so many ways, like now that I've learned how horrible everything could be, it's like what a blessing.
Right.
This is stupid, but if you could pick one tattoo to put on my body,
Yeah.
like what would it be?
My face. No.
Really?
No.
Oh.
It would have to be like done really well.
Right.
But it would be like a sequoia tree for like when we went
Oh,
on our road trip,
I want that now.
and we were like running through the forest, and like we were so happy that we were like running out. I know, that's
Rewind, happiest memory, singing Flight on our road trip
with the windows rolled down,
windows
and it
rolled
was
down.
freezing.
On the Pacific
And
Coast
the-
Highway.
Yeah, and the
Wow.
heat only worked on one side of the car.
And
So if you had to drive, you had to wear gloves.
yeah, we were so
It was
cold.
so cold.
And we've like never been cold before.
Yeah.
We were like, what's this?
Like, let's sleep in a tent.
Oh my god, you can't sleep here.
I want to ask the same question then. What tattoo would you put on my body?
I feel like I would put a like old school style like jar of jelly. But it'd be so funny if you had a jar of jelly. Like prevalent.
Oh my God.
like where someone might put mom, it just says jelly.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you loved it and you want to see more, there's two things you can do. You can either subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay up to date with all of our newest videos, or you can support us on Patreon at theskindeep.com/Patreon. Anything helps and we really appreciate it. So thanks for being with us.